I was in 8th grade and I was on the cheer team, and I met Lizzy, and she was this like big ball of energy, and she was hilarious, taught me to tease my hair. And we just were like immediately the best of friends. We were both obsessed with Jersey Shore, so we called each other Meatball. And her name still in my phone is Meatball. But we stayed friends for years. We've, did birthday parties and graduated together and were bridesmaids in our other friends' weddings together. And then unfortunately in February 24th of 2021, she passed away from an overdose. It was a shock to me. I had moved away for college, and we stayed in touch, and when we had events with our friend group, we saw each other, but I didn't see her on a day-to-day basis anymore, or talk to her on a day-to-day basis. So when I found out that she was going through addiction, that was a shocker for me. And then when I found out that it was fentanyl, it was like another shocker. Feeling angry at the person that gave it to them, or even feeling, I was pissed at Lizzy. Dealing with that and the grief and, wanting to preserve their memory, all of those are so many layers that we shouldn't have to process that we do. And so you can't blame yourself for how you process that, or give yourself a timeline and when you're going to process it. It took me 3 years. And I feel like I'm only just getting started to like really being able to platform her memory and make an impact because of who she was as a person. So realizing this isn't a poverty issue, this isn't like, it's not a class issue or a race issue or whatever it is, it can touch anybody. It can touch the person that would never in a million years do this, the girl that was a cheerleader and you watched Jersey Shore with growing up. Like, anybody in your life can go through it, which means that everybody should care about it. Being surrounded by people that are supportive and finding connection in community and organizations like Wolfe Street, and not even just Wolfe Street. The recovery community is one of the most supportive communities that I've ever witnessed, and I'm like so blessed that I've been able to be involved in it. And I hate to admit, but like I had a negative stigma about like recovery centers, the foundations, like that's not something that I was ready to like face. I didn't know what I would see. We all know how like addiction and recovery is like portrayed in the media or in television. And so you think one thing, and I was like, I don't want to go there. Like, this is already hard enough. I don't want to put myself in the epicenter of it. But, you get here and you meet beautiful people who have the biggest hearts. And, every time I walk through the door, it's like there's a familiar face. So it's definitely a great resource in the community. And I've been able to talk to other girls in the Miss Arkansas organization about coming. I've never shared my testimony or shared Lizzy's story, and someone said that's never happened to me, or like I've never been through that.